Hello, it's Joy Holden here, reading you more nursery rhymes, and I'm hoping you really enjoy these. One of my favourite poets is the poet William Blake, and this is a poem he wrote, Infant Joy. I have no name, I am but 2 days old. What shall I call thee? I happy am, Joy is my name. Sweet joy befall thee. Pretty joy, sweet joy, but 2 days old. Sweet joy, I call thee. Thou dost smile, I sing the while. Sweet joy befall thee. The next poem is called The Months by Sarah Coleridge. January brings snow, makes our feet and fingers glow. February brings the rain, thaws the frozen lake again. March brings breezes loud and shrill, stirs the dancing daffodil. April brings the primrose sweet, scatters daisies at our feet. May brings flocks of pretty lambs skipping by their fleecy dams. June brings tulips, lilies, roses, fills the children's hands with posies. Hot July brings cooling showers, apricots and gillyflowers. August brings the sheaves of corn, then the harvest home is born. Warm September brings the fruit, sportsmen then begin to shoot. Fresh October brings the pheasant, then to gather nuts is pleasant. Dull November brings the blast, then the leaves are whirling fast. Chill December brings the sleet, blazing fire and Christmas treat. Old Mother Goose, unknown author. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride through the air on a very fine gander. Mother Goose had a house, 'twas built in a wood, where an owl at the door as sentinel stood. She had a son, Jack, a plain-looking lad. He was not very good, nor yet very bad. She sent him to market, a live goose he bought. Here, mother, says he, it will not go for naught. Another old rhyme called Oranges and Lemons. Fast beneath the archway going, hurry, hurry, the never knowing when the arch will stop you. First there comes the candle lighting, then you will, it's most exciting, feel the chopper chop you. Now we're off. Oh, hold on tight there. Tug away with all your might there. Now we've nearly won it. Lemons break and red with laughter. On the ground they're lying after. Oranges have done it. I think that poem was referring to a game in the school playground called Oranges and Lemons. It's not one that I know. Peg tops. Oh, people, please mind when you're setting your feet, for peg tops are spinning all over the street, and if they should tumble with might and with main, we have all of these tops to get spinning again. The boys who are big will just give them a twirl, and all in a minute you'll see the tops whirl. And if you are smaller, you have to begin quite 3 times or 4 times before they will spin. And for any young listeners out there, peg tops is referring to a very old game, too old for me actually, which was about spinning these little wooden tops in the street. A Chinese nursery song next, from Cradle Songs of Many Nations. The mouse ran up the candlestick to eat the grease from off the wick. When we got up, he could not get down, but squeaked to waken all the town. Days of birth. Now have a think about what day you were born on. Something that I don't know about myself actually. I shall have to look it up. I was born in 1954, so I can do the research and find out. But here we go. Which one are you? Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child works hard for its living. But the child that is born on the Sabbath day is fair and wise and good and gay. Another old rhyme, again one that would have been set to music. Here we go round the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush so early in the morning. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands so early in the morning. This is the way we go to school, go to school, go to school. This is the way we go to school so early in the morning. And it's no surprise really that in sort of many years past, children learnt those poems off by heart, and they were easy to learn off by heart because of all the repetition. Now this one is the final one for today, and it's by William Brighty Rounds, The Pedlar's Caravan. The pedlar being a man who would have a caravan and sell his wares to people outside their houses, or they come out into the fields to buy from him. A bit like a DIY store, but in a caravan. The Pedlar's Caravan. I wish I lived in a caravan with a horse to drive, like a pedlar man. Where he comes from nobody knows, or where he goes to, but on he goes. His caravan has windows too, and a chimney of tin that the smoke comes through. He has a wife with a baby brown, and they go a-riding from town to town. Chairs to mend and delft to sell, he clashes the basins like a bell. Tea trays, baskets, ranged in order, plates with alphabets around the border. The roads are brown and the sea is green, but his house is like a bathing machine. The world is round and he can ride, rumble and splash to the other side. With the pedlar man I should like to roam and write a book when I come home. All the people would read my book, just like the travels of Captain Cook. Now that ends the selection of very old-fashioned nursery rhymes, but I hope you enjoyed it, and for some of you it would be a trip down memory lane. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. This is Joy Holden signing off.